about to tell you about the time I sent a mass email to the whole department all the way up to the CEO and quit my job. We're going to call this series Surviving Snake Farm.
But before we actually get to why I sent the email in the first place, we have to start from the beginning. So let's go. Boom, day one. I get to the damn office, sit down at my desk, and if you know, you know that none of the damn equipment work. I'm trying to log on and get onto my stuff, make sure the screen's working, make sure I got a keyboard, make sure I got a mouse, make sure my headphones are working. Boom, my headphones don't work because they hadn't been working in months. We switched teams, went to a new team. The one that I came from told me I can just talk off my laptop. I'm like, okay. But what about when I go in the office? He's like, you can talk off your laptop. He don't give a damn. So boom, I'm there, I'm sitting there. She walks up. She got her cup of whatever she got in that, because we really don't know what she drinking. Because she had to be sipping on something to think she was going to come walk up to me and talk to me crazy. So boom, she walks up to my desk. Hi. So you're Haley? You don't have working equipment? Why don't you have working equipment? And I'm like, ma'am, who in the office have working equipment? Which one of these cubicles actually work? When I go to every vending machine in each building, there are no headphones available. That means something. So boom, I walk to each floor, or not each floor, whatever floor the damn vending machine is on. Ain't no headphones in neither one of the vending machines. Come back, I'm like, what am I gonna do? Because she done made me go on this manhunt for some damn headphones. And if you don't find any, then I'll try to help you then. Like, why you can't help me now? It just had this whole tood about the fact that I didn't have working headphones, when everybody and their mama know them headphones work for every good and good for what, 3 months, if that. So boom, I get back halfway to my desk and somebody looks at me and says, hey, you okay? You need anything? Da, da, da. I'm like, do you have some headphones? Because I don't know how I'm gonna do my job if all my customers are talking out loud. And I told my prior manager, who was in a different state, who did not give a damn, who also told me I could stay home on my hybrid week, and lied and say that I could not, or lied and said that he didn't say that. Oh, so I'm the liar. Meanwhile, half his whole team never came in the office. But I'm lying. But honey, we're going to circle back around to that one. So I finally found some headphones from somebody else that brought them to me, sat down, did my job. She told me I needed to do something on my voicemail, sent me some kind of job aid that didn't really tell me what to do. Every time I asked her a question or anything, she had some slick ass shit to say. She always was hostile, always aggressive, and she was just full of shit, really. Or maybe caffeine, or maybe Adderall, allegedly. So how this ended up happening is because before I got there, the manager I had before that told me that I didn't have to come in on hybrid week. He said, as long as you're online, that's all I care. If I see you online, that's all I care about. Now this will come back to bite me in my ass, because that nigga retired. So boom, we switched teams. Hybrid week roll around, I'm at home. Why would I come in the office when my manager told me I didn't have to? Why I would waste my gas driving an hour away from my house when it's not a requirement from my boss. Anyway, we switched teams, new boss. She's like, where you at? Where you sitting? I'm like, I'm comfortable in my room. What do you need? She's like, oh no, ma'am, you have to come in the office. And if you can't come in, you're gonna have to call in. She reaches out to him and he tells her, he never said that. It's gonna have to be a part 2 because I'm coming up on 5 minutes. Let me tell you, when I got to that office, that woman had an attitude because I explained to her that it wasn't a requirement for me by my ex-manager. So then what I said was, okay, I mean, it's not a big deal. I can come in, just don't make me call off based off of what this man said, but it's my word against his, but not only mine, but everybody else that's on his team that didn't come in as well. So I'm wondering, when she wrote me up, because what ended up happening is that she got mad and caught an attitude with me for me telling her that she was aggressive with me about the headphones. She went back in time and tallied up all my absences, all my tardies, every time I bashed in and out the building, and wrote me up for every single time and every single hour that I missed. When I was not under her supervision, when I had permission from my manager that I was under at the time. Stay tuned for part 2 about how when she wrote me up, she called me girl. She's a Caucasoid that called me girl. I'm a black indigenous woman, and she called me girl. And how I went above her and told her manager, and she told me she didn't care. How I went above her and her manager, and he told me basically that he didn't care. And how I went above him. Baby, the list goes on. I went up and up and up about 4 times. So how far up do I need to go? Because this shit just happened yesterday. So stay tuned for part 2, because I got a lot more shit to say, especially about this woman that's above her.